But so that was part of the news. The next thing we have to talk about, we have two really big things. Next thing is our giveaway. Hey guys, welcome back. Shayla and Dakota here with Old Pecan Homestead. And no, that title was not clickbait. We actually met Dutch. So we ended up picking up this livestock scale for $300. It's been a while. We kind of.
It was $350.
Oh, you paid for it. I don't know. And we ended up doing a flip on it. Didn't take us very long to flip it, but we had to work on my car, so it sat in a shop for a while. Anyway, we got it sold, made a really nice profit on it, and we delivered it up to how do you pronounce that? I'm gonna say it wrong. Is it Adair? Adair, Oklahoma.
Meat processing.
Yep, to custom meat processing, and the whole timing was crazy because we had actually had other plans that fell through, and we were a little bit late getting out there because of the trailer issue and stuff, and our alternator going out on the way. So after we got it delivered and set up and everything, we went and decided to go eat lunch in
we drove all. We were coming into Pryor, and Shayla joked around. She's like, "Hey, should we go meet Dutch while we're in Pryor?" And I was like, "Ha ha ha, yeah." So everybody was hungry. We drove all the way to the end of Pryor, and we almost went into like Mazio's or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go back to the Charlie's Chicken. And I was like, that looks better. So we doubled all the way back to the other end of town, and when we pulled into the parking lot, there was a little aluminum utility trailer, and I was like, hey, I'd like to have one of those aluminum utility trailers because they're light and be good on fuel economy and stuff. Pulling one of those behind you. Well, it turns out that trailer was actually Dutch's, because we went into the restaurant and he was in there eating lunch with a local police officer. I don't know if his friend or family or what, but and I didn't really think about it. I just seen him in there eating. Okay, we order our food, and then he's getting up to leave, and I seen him, and I was like, hey, that's Dutch. So I was like, hey, Dutch, is that you? And then he came over and talked to us for a minute. And I'm sure most of the people have heard of Keeping It Dutch, but if you haven't, go check out his channel. He's a pretty big YouTube channel out in Pryor, Oklahoma. He's a really nice guy. He was just down to earth, and he just talked to us like we had known him every day. And really cool guy. He actually subscribed to our channel and gave us a little comment on one of the videos, which was pretty cool. We didn't ask for any selfies because that's just a little weird. Honestly, even if we got to 500,000 subscribers, I really don't want people to just come up and want selfies. To me it'd be kind of strange. Like, I don't know, I met one time in Dallas. Goat sit in the camera stand. One time in Dallas, I met, I can't remember his name, the really goofy guy from Gas Monkey Garage.
Yeah.
He had that really particular voice, and I looked up and I was like, hey. I look around and I see him, and he just noticed that I knew who he was, and I wasn't gonna bother him really. He was like, hey, you wanna get a picture, act like we're looking at this gun safe? So he's like, he handed me a flashlight, and he's like, here, shine this light in the gun safe, and like took a picture. But I mean, I wasn't gonna bother him, but if you're the kind of personality that wants to take pictures and stuff, and that's one thing. But I know a lot of famous people, or 400,000 subscribers. Keeping It Dutch is relatively famous. I mean, that's a lot of people. That's just his subscribers. I mean, every video he drops is 25, 30, 40, 50, 70,000 views, sometimes millions. But
hey, what you doing, guy?
But we're just trying to keep it cool and just say, hey, how's it going? You know, just, I don't know, talked to him for about 5 minutes or so. And then, and then that's what we were going to say. We realized that aluminum utility trailer must have been his, because he was in the middle. He's in the middle doing this off-grid home build deal. And he had mentioned that he was just fixing to go pick up drywall. I was like, oh, that's weird, you know, that I parked right next to this vehicle and trailer, and yeah, the whole situation was strange. How we ended up just running into him.
But so that was part of the news. The next thing we have to talk about, we have two really big things. Next thing is our giveaway. We're really starting to climb up there in subscribers, and we're really thankful for everybody that subscribed and commented and liked our videos. So we are going to do a giveaway, and in order to be entered into the drawing, we are asking for the first 50 subscribers. And on this video, you must comment and like to be entered into it. And then if you go to our social media page and like either our Instagram or Facebook or both, that would be great. And the first 50 people to do that will be entered to win 20 pounds of grass-fed beef. We are having a steer butchered next week, and when we get him back, we will, as soon as we hit that 50 subscriber mark, whether it be next week or 3 weeks, maybe sooner, whenever it happens and we have the beef back, we will get a hold of you, get your address, announce the winner on YouTube, and we will get it shipped to you. No charge to you, and we'll include a t-shirt as well from our homestead if you'll give us your sizing. So that's a big deal. If you are watching this right now, go tell somebody, share this video, get others involved. You know, 20 pounds is enough to do like a little, I mean, you can keep it for your family, you can split it up a little bit.
It'll probably be in 2-pound packages, so, you know, depending on the size of your family, that's 1 to 2 meals.
This is going to be lean grade beef, grass-fed beef. So
it'll be like 85-15 to 90-10, somewhere in that range. Yeah. I mean, he's really filled out and healthy, but he is lean. He kind of had like a bum shoulder, so we never wanted to put him on grain just because he kind of gimps around. But so he's just been pure grass fed, so that he didn't have any undue stress on his front shoulder. That was a little weird.
Yep.
But
if you want some grass-fed beef, don't forget to share this video, tell your friends, tell your family, and just make sure, once again, that you like this video and you comment on it. It doesn't have to be anything special. You can put an emoji, you can put a thumbs up, anything you want to put on there, just to help us out. It's going to help boost the algorithm and get more people to our channel. And so that's the first surprise. And the second thing that we have is going to be a collaboration. The Hendrickson Family Farm got a hold of us a couple weeks ago about doing a massive, what's the actual tagline called? Last Cook-Off Challenge. And so we're going to be doing this big collaboration with approximately, I think there's 75 channels total. There's 60 main channels, and then there's going to be some smaller channels they're involving just to get them boosted too. So I think 75 total. And it's just, it's going to be this big, huge, month-long deal where we pick an entree that we want to cook, and then it has to be outdoors, and there's you can cook it anyway as long as you cook it outdoors on a grill, smoker, pellet grill. I think they said solar grill. I mean, there's several ways you can cook it as long as it's outside. And then
and ours, we'll just go ahead and tell you pretty much what we're gonna do is I've been wanting to build a like an offset smoker type of build for a while, and there's through some other deals that we've made, there's an old man, you know, one of them old junkers lives down the road, and he had this perfect propane tank sitting out there, And I just looked at it and I was like, I need to see if he'll part with that and sell it to me, and we'll do the build on that. And it all just kind of came together like that. But I've got it on the trailer over there.
We had an axle that's been sitting for
I have an axle off of an old trailer project I did a long time ago that I told Shayla for like the last 5 years it's going to be a smoker. That's kind of how my projects go. They're about on a 5-year timeline.
Yeah.
But I pretty much have everything, and I have another trailer project going on, which I ordered a bunch of metal, but I think I'm going to do a little different. So I have even more metal ready to build this smoker. So probably going to do a couple videos on the smoker build, and then, you know, like a little more detailed on what I'm doing on the smoker. And then during this cook-off challenge, we'll probably put like a little bit of a time lapse in there, and then, you know, not real long, a couple minutes maybe, and then we're going to do a pulled pork on it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Pork shoulder.
Pretty exciting. There's all the channels involved. I'm trying to go through each one of them and subscribe to their channels, watch their videos. It's very time consuming. I've gotten through about a quarter of them, and so it's going to be pretty fun. We'll speak more on it later. And I think here in a week or two, we're going to go back live and talk with Hendrickson Family Farm again. And we'll talk kind of more on that video. And, but yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. They're going to do, it'll be for the whole month of September, it'll be each YouTube channel is going to do a video, and they're going to post 2 videos per day. And then their little extra videos, which is the other 15 or 20 smaller channels that we're trying to help boost. So we're looking forward to that. You'll be able to get on there and find some more channels. And
smaller channels.
Well, I say smaller. I think they're under 200, which we're not really above that. So, but that, I don't know. That's what they said, something like that. I'm not 100% sure how it's all working out, but I'm excited about it. It's going to be really fun, especially because it's helping push this smoker build along. And that'll be kind of a neat part of it. And we got some big plans for that. And they are still looking for sponsors and donations for the whole thing. We're trying to get together a donation ourselves for that from our farm. And if you're watching this video and you have anything to do with barbecue or cooking or anything like that, and you want to jump in and involve, get a hold of us, the Hendrickson Family Farm, Dale with 9 Acre Homestead, and Kettle Kitchen is going to be the 3 main channels on this, putting this whole thing together. So we're pretty excited about that. That's kind of just what we wanted to tell you about, and hopefully you made it this far so you get to hear what's going on. And like I said, don't forget about the giveaway. It's 20 pounds grass-fed beef. You just got to make sure you like this video that you're watching, comment on it, and the first 50 subscribers will be entered. The first 50 to like and subscribe and comment will be entered. But that's it. Guess we'll catch you later.